Good morning. Welcome to episode 5 of TMJ in the USA, season 5. Episode 5 already?
Yeah.
It's 5 and
crazy,
5. Unbelievable. Day 5.
What's the date? 6th?
It is Wednesday, the 6th of September, out here bright and early in Boca Raton, Florida, getting this morning cardio done. Bright and early, but not as bright and early as we've both been up, hey?
No, man. Like, I don't know whether it was a time change. Everything just, it should have been the other way around, but we woke up like fucking super early today and just couldn't get back to sleep.
Got to bed last night just after 1 in the AM.
Yeah.
Up this morning at 5 in the AM. Like wide awake.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much so I got my laptop outside doing work. I'm like, I'm not getting back to sleep.
Yeah,
I may as well make the most. I even messaged you.
Yeah.
I was like, you want to go do cardio now?
No.
In the dark? Shit. So we have a jam-packed day for you guys today. Obviously yesterday we spent most of the day traveling across the country, but we are here in Florida trying to get shit done before the hurricane hits. It's coming in real quick.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
It's actually not coming in.
What is going on here? This mother doesn't know we're shooting season 5 TMJ in the USA.
Fruit, man.
Unbelievable.
It's fruit.
Anyway, jam-packed day for you guys today. We are spending the day with the guys, the brothers down at REDCON1, going back to their HQ, which for those of you from last year would remember. In fact, Dillett put a little bit of a throwback in right now. All right, here we are, REDCON1 headquarters. This is their new warehouse, new office set up, and they've been here less than 2 months. So let's go inside. So we've got a couple of offices down here. What's this area going to be? This is going to be the marketing area down here.
Here is the photo shoot area. It looks kind of messy, but we do a lot of really cool stuff in here.
Aaron's got his version of Robbie from Robbie's Chop Shop.
Shipping command center.
Let's go.
A lot of empty space. Like you said, there's 4 offices downstairs, executive offices not used. And then the big area that we showed you, that's going to be the call center, the expanded marketing area, cubicles.
So this is what a warehouse looks like before it's like a warehouse, guys. It starts off like this. You can see some of the pallet racking going in.
Move the truck coming right now.
Yeah. This is the podcasting room.
Yeah, so
Similar to what we've got at MJ HQ. As you guys would know, the big communal office that we have at MJ HQ.
and my office over here.
So that was last year. REDCON1 had been operating for
Few
a
months.
month,
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah.
So-
This is why it's really exciting. You know, we get to go back 12 months on from that.
Yeah.
And to see the growth this company's like gone through, because we've seen it, you know, I guess within the industry and, you know, how their product sales are going, how their products have developed, that sort of thing. But to see the growth of the actual company is going to be really interesting.
It's going to be cool to see, because you guys have obviously seen the growth of MassiveJoes, and we're a very quickly, rapidly growing company in this industry. REDCON1, arguably one of, if not the fastest growing supplement manufacturers or supplement brands in the industry. So it's going to be really cool, very inspiring, definitely for me and for you, and I hope for you guys as well. And definitely just cool to see.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
I love seeing that sort of stuff. So we are gonna knock this cardio off. I don't even know where we are. Fuck are we? What is this place?
Well, we're near the hotel.
We were walking on the street, and then you've gone, let's just take this turn down here, and I don't know where the hell we are.
You know, like
Just walk towards the building.
walk towards the building.
So we'll figure out where we are, finish this cardio off, and we'll catch you guys back in the hotel room. Let's go! Alright, cardio is all done. Back here in the hotel room, packed our bags, just about to head off to REDCON1 HQ for the day. First, we do have to go get breakfast though, so we're going to try find ourselves an Ihop somewhere around the area. There's always an Ihop somewhere close, right, Big Swole? Mm-hmm. Always an Ihop close, so we're going to find one. I need you to explain this to me, man.
Yeah.
How is it possible that I always have like 2.5 times the amount of bags that you have?
I know, weird.
So you've packed your training shit and your laptop in one bag.
So you give me shit, right, for having a backpack.
One backpack.
What's it, baby?
Mate,
Everything's in there.
I'm not a fan of backpacks, just personally.
But
One backpack compared to my TMJ Gen 3 training bag, of course, laptop bag, camera bag. 3 to 1.
I've condensed
3-to-1 ratio.
3-to-1.
Unbelievable.
Backpack, baby.
Oh, well, you can carry one of mine, so at least it evens out.
I'm not your bellboy.
All right, we're gonna hop in an Uber, get to a local IHOP. We'll see you guys there. Back here at Ihop Breakfast, about to go down. What you got there, Big Swole?
Breakfast of champions, mate.
Surprise the viewers.
I'm sorry if you're looking for a surprise, you're not going to get it. Because
For you?
the chicken fajita omelette made with egg whites, no cheese, no sour cream, and of course, buttermilk pancakes, baby. And all 3 of those are going down.
They're going down?
Yeah.
What about the coffee though?
Well, mate, just a standard IHOP coffee, throw some sweetener in that shit and you're all good.
They're so shit, but they're so good coffee.
It's so addictive.
The coffee just can't get enough.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, it's not great coffee. You know, it's percolated, but it's still addictive as shit.
I
You're like,
don't think it's percolated, I think it's filter.
okay, it's filter.
I'm pretty sure it's filter.
It's just, yeah, but it just tastes so, it's strange. You can't explain it. You really can't.
The best way to explain it is it's like the worst coffee on the planet, but also the best coffee on the planet. It's very, very strange.
Yeah.
They put something in it though.
Oh, definitely. Well, probably helps you put a bit of sweetener in there as well, but it's, it's very strange.
One of those weird things. Anyway, we're about to throw down this breakfast and then get on out to REDCON1 HQ. We'll see you guys there. All right. We have arrived back here at REDCON1 HQ 12 months later. You excited for this, man?
Of course, man.
I'm so excited for this, particularly excited because Aaron does have a new toy. You guys remember last year it was the Ferrari 488?
488, man.
The 2017 488. Well, he's swapped that one over. New REDCON1 vehicle. Let me just get a close up on the sticker here for you, just so you know it's legit. And just so you know it's legit, this is how we're heading to REDCON1 headquarters. For one of these bad boys. Delicious.
It's like a fucking matchbox.
Now I'm not particularly familiar with Lambos, but
No.
so I'm not even gonna. I don't even know what model this is.
Right. Look,
Let's just go with red Lamborghini.
I think it is an Aventador, but you know, I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Stick it up with the R1, of course. Keeping it 100 with the REDCON1 branding. I do like that colour.
The colour is amazing.
I should really have done some research on Lamborghinis.
Yeah, no,
I feel like
matter.
a bit of a dick now because I know I should appreciate this a lot more than I do. But
you appreciate it for the car, man.
I think you're either a Ferrari man or a Lamborghini man.
Yeah.
I'm definitely on the Ferrari side.
Yeah.
So I lost my shit last year.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Still pretty impressive. All right, REDCON1 HQ. Let's go inside. Now, just before we head on in through this door into the headquarters, we caught an Uber on the way here from Ihop, and the driver had
Pretty much the Weather Channel.
Well, it was one of the radio stations, and like they did not stop talking about this hurricane and like evacuate, prepare yourselves.
I don't think we might at the moment be underestimating the size
I
of
think
this
we've
storm.
definitely underestimated, and
Like-
we've rode on in here and we've noticed that it's like it's all. Well, it looks like you know they've kind of sectioned it off for construction, but what they're actually doing is battening down the hatches.
Pretty much.
Like for real, like battening down all these windows.
Yep.
In preparation for the hurricane.
Yeah.
So
The thing, like, and what we just heard on the radio is it's like a Category 4. It will be a Category 4 storm or hurricane by the time it actually hits Florida, and it's pretty much going to hit it. At the moment, they're saying like head on. So it's pretty, you know, it's pretty serious, and it could actually cover the whole like shoreline of Florida.
Yeah, the eastern side at least when it comes on. So I'm not
pretty
gonna lie.
serious,
Not
man.
gonna lie. Starting to get a little bit nervous.
Yeah. Well, man, you know, we're
hoping that we'll be able to fly out tomorrow morning.
No, we'll be fine, man. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
If we were flying out Friday instead of Thursday, I'd be concerned.
I'd be a bit worried.
Yeah, they're expecting it to hit
I'd probably drive to New York.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
But they're expecting landfall on like Saturday night, Sunday. So you know, we've got time to spare. We're all good.
Fingers crossed, unless the mother speeds up.
No, it doesn't speed up, man. It's like
sure?
you can run as fast as
I've never been in a hurricane before.
No.
I'm starting to freak out over here. Shit.
You can it's moving at 22 kilometers an hour at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
Like, you know, you can run as fast if you really want to.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Fair
sprint,
enough.
but-
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be I don't want this TMJ in the USA to turn into like the Blair Witch project of Hurricane Irma.
Either way, man, the camera's still going to be rolling.
Yeah, well that's it. All right, let's go inside.
Yeah. It's a good door though.
It is. Welcome. Oh shit. Well, these weren't here last year.
Nope.
A little bit of signage action.
Looks good too.
REDCON1, Dynamic Muscle,
Yeah.
Iron Addicts. Yeah, I did. And this definitely wasn't here last year.
No.
Oh, Aussie. These are my favorite Aussie.
What's happening?
What's going on? What's going on?
Good morning.
Good morning to you guys.
Quick question for you, Aaron.
Yeah,
I
go.
feel a little bit embarrassed because I was just saying to the viewers, I'm more of a Ferrari man than a Lamborghini man.
Yes.
What model is that?
That is a Huracan. And last time, interestingly, we were here, we drove, me and you drove in the 488.
The 488, that's what we were saying, yeah.
So I got rid of that. I'm actually a Ferrari guy too. I'm not a Lamborghini guy. That's I had a Aventador before, and I hated it. And it looked awesome. That's the one with the doors that go up. Yeah. It looked awesome, but it drove bad.
Yeah.
And so I said, I swore him off. I said, that's it for me. But then I drove my buddies one of these, and it actually drives better than all the Ferraris. Really? It's the best driving one.
There you go.
For a daily, if you're going to drive like every day, that's the one to have for you.
Yeah. There you go. So if you guys are in the market for a Lamborghini, Huracan is the way to go.
I know how much they cost in Australia. They're like twice as much in Australia.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, have a look at this. Last time we were in here.
Well, this is all empty.
Yeah,
I remember we had a haircut in that corner.
Yep, and it's all empty in here. Totally empty. You're gonna have to do some like
we are, man.
before and after.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I remember when we walked around here, I was like, okay, so there's nobody in any offices downstairs.
Yeah.
There's nobody really anywhere. Only upstairs was there people.
Yeah.
And I just was telling the marketing people that you were here, and a few of them, most of them have no idea like who you guys are or whatever. And there's a small group of them that remember and are like, wow, really cool for you guys to see.
Well, we just watched the video from last year.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Joe sent me. I was like, holy shit.
And you guys are like, it was 4 days old. The company being live for 4 days. So it's just it's quite ridiculous. I thought it was longer than that. I thought you guys had been going for a month, but 4 days. So it's going to be awesome to see the transformation and put the two. So
what should we do? Should we start with the tour? What do you guys want to do?
Let's get rid of these bags and let's do a tour. Absolutely.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
So we'll throw the bags upstairs.
All right. So we're going to start here in the foyer. Aaron.
Here we are in the foyer. Yes. So obviously, last time you guys were here, everything was brand new. Not much was in here. Certainly not all the employees. We have over
4 days old.
4 days old.
And we'll look. Even the walls were blank. There was
nothing on any walls. So we have 34 full-time employees now. Working out of this building, and I'm going to introduce you to some of them as we walk around. Obviously, you could see, we got a bunch of brands in here. Something that most people probably don't know is that I'm involved in 6 nutritional supplement brands. My baby is REDCON1, but some of them are run out of here, and so you'll see some stuff as we're walking around. So I guess we're going to start on the first floor at the bottom here, and I'll introduce you to full. So I guess before we even go, let's talk about the gym. So you walk in, you got to at least mention the gym, right? When you guys walked in before,
you can't miss it. Right?
This is the crown jewels. Jewels. So when we walked in before, I think I remember telling you guys that one day there would be cubicles here.
What's this area going to be? This is going to be the marketing area down here, right?
The marketing area right now is upstairs. I'll bring you there.
We haven't been up there yet.
Yeah, down here, this area up here is totally full.
Yep.
And then basically the rest is totally empty practically. That was kind of like in my mind. Because at Blackstone we have a call center, and there is 16 people in the call center. So I had decided that we would do something very similar here, and we did. So we got 4 guys here who do inbound and outbound calling. But I kind of stopped it there. I felt weird about having cubicles, essentially. I thought that's not cool. The company culture is an important part of building a business. As you guys know, at MassiveJoes, you guys have a great culture, and I think that success and a great culture go together. It's very tough to have a negative culture with cubicles and like an office environment in our industry that does well. So instead, I got this guy, Steven at Super Fitness, contacted me and offered me a fantastic deal on gym equipment, unused, even though it looks brand new. It's used gym equipment. And he gave me such a good deal that I was like, you know what? What else are we going to do with the spot? So this space. So now every day after work, everybody comes and works out together.
Yeah, it's great.
So it ends up being unexpectedly, it's become a real cool thing to bring us together.
Yeah.
So not only does it look cool, and how cool is it to have your own gym, but now at the end of the day, we get to do something non-work related together. So that, no matter what, that's how you be friends, and it's not a. So let me bring you over here. First, we'll start at the bottom. I'll bring you to Luke.
So we got a couple of offices down here.
Luke, wave. These are my favorite Aussies.
What's up?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, man?
Good.
Joel and Joe. So, you want to tell them what you do?
I am the brand affiliate manager, so I run the tier operator program, and I take care of the athletes, stuff that they need for us. So we have about 2,200 affiliates.
Yep.
They're tier operators. So.
Yep.
And I handle the day-to-day for all of them. So
That's a lot of people to worry
man.
about, man.
Emails, demos, expos, social media posting, everything
Yeah.
you can possibly imagine, and then
Yeah.
just being, customer service for them
Yeah.
individually as well too. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of work, but I love it.
For real.
So.
And that's something that I guess if you're part of the tier operator program, part of the affiliate program, you know about it. But if you're not, you don't.
Right.
But that's a pretty big deal for you guys, right?
Yeah, it's become it's something that I really didn't expect it to be such a big deal. I knew people would love the brand, love the products. I didn't realize that they would love it as much as they do, where they actually are dying to be part of it. And so it's 2,200 people in the last. We started only 7 months ago the program, and it's rapidly growing. And there's an application process, and not everybody makes it. Which we obviously want everybody to make it, but if they don't fit the brand or they're not the right fit, then we don't necessarily accept them. So it's been really cool that there's that many people that are that interested. And Luke this is become a full-time job. I mean, it's not originally the plan was to have Darielle, my wife, handle the tier operator program, and it quickly got to a point where she couldn't handle it anymore.
Well, she's got 3 brand ambassadors.
It's 3 big. Those are the most important brand ambassadors.
Yeah.
Well, like 2,200 people in 7 months is like 10 new people a day, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I have over 100 applications that I'm going through right now.
Well, there you go.
People,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's awesome.
No.
That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
And in years, Howard, you in here? My father-in-law, Howard. And you guys actually
Yes,
Howard.
last year.
Last year, he was.
Howard, how are you? Good to see you again.
Howard obviously was one of the elite few that came with me from Blackstone. He didn't have a choice being my father-in-law.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So he handles. He's the shipping manager, which has become a really, really big job because we ship thousands of packages a week, thousands and thousands a week, and there's a lot of complication. Where before it was just I guess it's started relatively simple, and as now we're shipping pallets and we're having dealing with a lot of different customers and needs of people, and obviously there's a lot of money to be saved or lost in shipping. So you guys certainly know.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah.
All right.
Do that every day.
Cool.
And a big baseball fan by the looks of it.
He's a big puzzle fan.
These are all puzzles.
Puzzles.
I just saw the baseball one in the background.
Yeah, no, he's a puzzle guy.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah.
But I imagine Howard's in charge of keeping everyone in line as well.
Oh, yeah, of course,
obviously the
of
more
course.
mature one of the office.
For sure.
With all the rip
He is the more mature.
Thank you for the word mature.
Yeah.
So we always have Howard here. He is definitely the one that is. I'm very. What would you say? I'm quick to make a decision. Sometimes I don't think of everything, all the ramifications. And Howard's usually the more mature one in the few ways.
Yeah.
He
Thinks it through a little
more than me.
Yeah.
For real.
All right.
Good seeing you guys.
Good to see you
You
too.
too. After you.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm gonna speed up a little bit. If we go like this, we do an interview with each person.
Yeah, we'll be here for 3 hours.
Wow. Let me see if Stephanie's here. Does she want to go to lunch?
This room was empty last show.
I want to interrupt this for time. I'm introducing. This is Stephanie, who's our controller, and she is. These two are from Australia, by the way. MassiveJoe and Joel from Australia. He owns MassiveJoes, which is an enormous online e-commerce site for supplements and fitness. You saw I said enormous.
You could just go with massive.
Massive, kind of a little variety. And Stephanie does all of the bookkeeping and margin analysis and everything having to do with the numbers. And this is we just recently brought Stephanie on, and it was a big decision because in all the years I've been doing this, I've never had an actual financial person. It's always kind of been me, and I've always done it by the seat of my pants. It's not like I really know what I'm doing, and I've just been fortunate enough to have companies that are profitable enough to be able to do it the wrong way. And I was gonna. Kelsey's already here, so I introduce Kelsey. Kelsey does e-commerce, building the website, maintaining the inventory stuff, just about anything related to the e-commerce side of the business. So,
Awesome.
All right, I'll let you guys get back to it.
Right.
Nice to meet you guys.
Welcome, guys.
Have a good day.
All right, right over here,
Back to her.
Amy.
Last year, this was the Facebook. We were shooting Readiness Radio in here.
Oh yeah, yep.
This is the podcasting room.
Yeah, so I do my radio show in here called Readiness Radio, and it is about the science of success and championship mindset.
So
We've been kicked out, yes.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, how are you?
This is Amy. Amy does customer service and deals with all of the various complaints, problems, and of course positive feedback. It's not just complaints. And in the complaints, we make sure to twist them around and make them big fans.
Yeah,
that's the one thing that we've done a really good job with. That I could say that, you know, because of the team and Amy and our kind of I guess our MO is to make people happy, customer first. It's a really customer-driven business, as you guys know. Mm-hmm. So we really believe and act in a way that the customer is always right, or at least that we give them the benefit of the doubt, and that if somebody is unhappy, we do our best to make them happy. And sometimes it's not that easy, but we always go out of our way to make sure that that we do our best. And I get contacted, I can't even tell you how many times a day, people, because I'm in front of the company and because we've really personalized the business, they reach out to me and I personally will solve the problem for them, and that usually earns a big brownie point.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
like,
And that's the one thing I guess you have to deal with. Being the face of the company is people will contact you direct.
Absolutely.
With problems. You know, it's not always your problem to solve, but you know, people really appreciate it that you go out of your way to solve it for them.
And it means a lot more to them because I'll respond.
Absolutely.
And not that it's that much trouble anyway.
No,
so,
of course not.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, moving on.
Okay. Of course, you know Eduardo.
Yep, of course.
Hello.
What's happening, brother? Good morning. How are you? Good.
Joe. He knows MassiveJoe. Oh, of course I know. This is Rudy, who does social media.
What's up, Rudy? How you doing?
And Joel.
Nice to meet you.
And obviously, social media is a very big component of any 21st century business at this point. But it's also, for us, it's especially big because a lot of our following has developed from social media. So a lot of the business that we do has spawned off one way or another from that. Even the wholesale business and the international business, it all one way or another comes from the social media marketing that we're known for. Last time this was here.
This was a filming studio.
Here is the photo shoot area. It looks kind of messy, but we do a lot of really cool stuff in here.
Yeah.
You can see that the product will sit on there, right? I mean, it looks like all messed now, but they'll roll out more. The product will sit on there, they'll light it up. And this would be also where I do the product reviews, not quite raw reviews, not that good. I do my best. So
This was here. We shot some videos in here last year.
Yeah, we sure did. We got a lot more equipment, and we got these two right here.
Hey.
This is Mark.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Good.
Taking our video quality or content
So next level?
Yeah.
Next level.
Yeah, I see that. Look at the lenses.
Got a lot of
All the different lenses.
I'll be honest, Joe. I really don't know anything about any of that stuff, but I see the cool stuff. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
So they have. I literally like. We may not have had the skill until just recently, but we always had the equipment because I always love the gadgets.
Yeah.
So we've moved into our new headquarters back in ADL.
Oh yeah.
And we've got a media wing, right? That's specifically, so we've got a dedicated filming studio, all acoustically insulated. You guys will see when we give you a tour of the new HQ.
I'm excited.
Yeah. And so Dilip, the cutting specialist, our media manager, has got an area dedicated for what he's calling his lens room.
Lens room.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
that sounds fancy.
So he'll be excited to see the lens collection.
Mate, you better get the checkbook out.
Yeah, these things are not.
Yeah, exactly right.
They're not cheap. All right. So the big difference now, of course, none of this shit was here before last time you guys came.
No,
but
this is all empty.
Yeah.
So this is actually extremely, extremely empty for us. This place has been packed absolutely to the brim, where it's like no walking room, and to the point where we would have to get the pallets out to get one in the. So if, let's say there's one in the distance, we have to move 50 out of the way to get that one. So things have really changed here. This is now strictly direct to consumer. So we ship about 1,000 packages direct to consumer a day for REDCON, depending. Sometimes a little less. Sometimes, on a big sale day, we'll do 4,000 or 5,000 in a day. But generally, it's about 1,000. And now this place, that's all it does. So when you see over here the guys packing everything, that's just for direct to consumer. All of the wholesale shipping is done at the other warehouse, which I'm bringing you guys next. So I know compared to before, it looks full, but this place is totally empty. I mean, it's like a ghost town from where it was before.
So this is what a warehouse looks like before it's like a warehouse, guys. It starts off like this. You can see some of the pallet racking going in.
See the truck coming right now.
A lot more organised though than what it was last year. Obviously, you know, it's just all pallets, and you know, you didn't have obviously the smaller stuff last time, so it's a lot more organised.
Right. One thing that we did that was really cool, it's recent, is all the computers you see here in the other warehouse and the scanning system, we upgraded and I invested some money into an appropriate inventory management and scanning system because, you know, you mess up a certain amount of packages by nature. There's human error. And we were operating at about a 2% error, which ends up being like humongous money. It doesn't sound, it's like 2% is not that, but it ends up being
2% on 1,000 packages a day is 20 packages, right?
Yeah. And so the way that we handle that is we make it right. So we have to make it right if they get the wrong thing. I never am like, you got to send that back. You know, if they get the wrong thing, they get the wrong thing, and now you got to make it right. So it ended up being astronomically expensive when you take that and scale that all the way out. Absolutely. So we invested a lot of money into making sure that we're doing it appropriately. And now the new system is called SKU Vault. It does projecting and everything, so it can tell us when to order. We'll get alerts when the inventory is low. We'll see the run rate of everything. I mean, it gets very, very complicated and allows us to grow, to scale the business faster without having so many problems.
And we know exactly about that, about the inventory control.
What's a big deal?
Well, we've got. That's what Scooter does for us. Carlos, you guys would know Scooter and Carlos, the big moustache. So he takes care of all of that for us. But I guess it's kind of, you know, what you guys do is you're looking at inventory control for. How many brands do you ship out of here?
We have 3 in here that we ship out here.
Yeah, and so for us, being primarily a retailer, we're looking at inventory control for hundreds of brands.
You have 1,000 SKUs, right? Thousands of SKUs.
Yeah, exactly. So we definitely feel you on that one, for sure.
So, give you a little walk around. Like I said, it's really empty in here. This is like bare bones. So these are some of the packages that are going out from today so far. And like I said, you know, this is like it's been a little slower lately, but you know, these are wholesale orders. I mean, these are all direct to consumer orders, everything you see. And
does your direct-to-consumer, Aaron, is most of it domestic in the US, or do you ship internationally?
We ship worldwide, but a majority is still America, you know, USA. We do ship to Australia and everything, but the cost of shipping is expensive.
Yeah, that's right.
And because I actually don't make any money, we lose money on shipping, but even losing money, if somebody orders a protein to Australia, you're talking about $40-50 or something.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why we have partners like MassiveJoes.
Exactly.
If you're in Australia, don't look no further, right?
Yeah. And you get it faster as well.
Yes,
overnight.
Faster. So that's this place. We walk you through the sales area, and then we'll bring you upstairs.
I remember last year, this area here was just boxes on the floor.
And so we got all of these. Literally.
Yep. And there was one guy.
But he's gone. He moved to the other one.
He's out.
No, he's still here. Just not here.
Just not here.
So this is Eric. Eric is one of the sales guys.
Hey, Eric, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
So this was Eddie's desk, and now Eddie's across the way in the big warehouse.
Eddie, that's correct. Eddie was like in charge of everything.
Yeah, he still has a lot of responsibility.
The head of sales has to be here.
Yeah, he's trying to. He's hoping to be the head of sales. These guys, I might say, have something to do with it.
Yeah.
I think you might. See you guys.
You guys were upstairs last year.
And then over here's our sales office. Making sales.
How you doing?
What's good? I keep getting moved around.
How
you doing?
What's up, brother? How are you?
I'm great.
Hey, man, good to see you again.
Sergio's normally there, so we have our 4 sales guys here. They don't want to be close to Eric, so they have the wall here to separate them from Eric. That's right. No, we're really going to knock that down. We're going to knock it down. He doesn't want to be close to Matt. We're going to knock it down so they'll all be together, but the idea is this is going to be like the sales pit. So we have moved everything around. As we've gotten more and more full, we've had to be kind of strategic with where we place people. So from a place that was, we didn't know what we were going to do because there's so much room to a place there's no room at all.
Yeah.
Weird.
I like this walking through the gym.
Yeah. You're always walking through, everything's walking through the gym here now. So we had an air conditioning malfunction up here. That's why the desks are kind of scattered weird. You can see the ceiling like leak through. So this is the marketing area, and our two video guys you met downstairs are over here. Everybody, this is Steven, who's a graphic artist.
What's up, Steven?
Nicole, graphic artist.
Nicole.
These two guys, all the images you see online or really anywhere are done by them. So they're creating most of the advertisements and really anything digital. Young Lawrence is the art director. Yeah. Now he was there, I believe, last time you were here.
That's correct. Yeah.
Adrian is e-commerce.
Hey.
And then Miss Toby over here is email marketing, really digital marketing altogether. And then in charge of Prime digital marketing, Alex, yes.
Hey, Alex.
He handles all the Prime marketing.
This wallpaper wasn't here last year.
No, these are all the labels, all of our labels.
Cool.
Yeah. This was my idea. I'm taking credit for that one.
Yeah.
The cool thing about building such a strong team is I can't even say that often anymore. So like this was my idea, but most of the great ideas come from the team. It's like only a small percentage of me at this point because we put together such a small team, such a strong team, and these guys come up with great ideas all the time. I just have the ability to say yay or nay, and be very fortunate to have such strong people. Here's Monique. Monique, she's the same thing as this guy. Monique is the marketing director, so she runs the whole upstairs basically and oversees driving the demand for the brand. And that's obviously, we talked about downstairs that without the marketing department, then nothing else really functions because why would anybody know about the products or know about REDCON1? So Monique has been here since almost the very, very beginning and has overseen the growth of the brand, and we've done a really good job of staying on brand and building an actual brand, which is what's missing in my opinion in nutritional supplements. Is nobody really stands for anything, there's no real meaning behind anything, and that there's nobody that really does real branding anymore, and we've made a point to do that, to be the example of branding in action in the supplement industry. So we're missing Eric Hart, who should be here any second.
I just gotta say, I love some of the stickers and signs around here, like Monique's desk.
This is
what would Beyonce do? And on Eric's desk is really good too, because this is like something that I should have on mine.
Because I
like that.
Yeah.
And then everybody's got a nickname. His nickname is Silky Tuba. Why? I don't really know.
Just
roll with it.
But he's embraced it. Most of the people with the nicknames, like Young Lawrence. So Young Lawrence is really not all that young. But when I got referred to him, a guy, my buddy Tom, said, "Hey, I got this really young guy. He's like 20 years old and he does art. You interested in meeting him?" And so when we met him, it just was funny that he was 30 or 29 or something. So he'd get stuck. He's like the young kid, Young Lawrence. So. Show you my office. Well, Eric will be back any minute. I want to bring him to lunch or whatever we do. And then here is Eduardo and social media. We talked about Rudy downstairs. This is their office. Let's see. He didn't put up his thing. Eduardo bought a big Donald Trump poster for his office, but it's not up yet.
I saw the one downstairs. The Trump poster downstairs.
That may have been. Oh, down there. Yeah. Down there. And then my office. My office over here. Got some cool stuff in here. Just to remind me of the beach, my favorite place, honestly. So, if I don't get a chance to, I live by the beach, but we don't get to go as much as I'd like, so I can always turn around and kind of
Imagine you're there.
And
It was, yeah.
all right, so I've always loved memorabilia. So like I always like at Blackstone, if you walked around, I had like memorabilia everywhere. I'm just like a big fan of like remembering good moments and sometimes even memorable moments that aren't always good. So I always make a point to save stuff and like frame stuff because even though it may not seem like a huge deal at the time, years down the road you can look back at stuff and be I have always been really proud and happy that I do save stuff. Because later on, it may not seem that big, but it ends up being a huge deal. So on the wall, I have all kinds of cool stuff and
this is cool.
stuff.
The flag. I've noticed the American flags in like every office.
Yeah,
very
very patriotic.
This one's quite impressive.
Yes, this one was so. What it was is this guy does antique reclaimed wood.
Yeah.
So he does all kinds of art, and I hit him up and said, "Hey, is there any way you can do the REDCON flag, which is this basically?" So we have some shirts with it and everything, and he said sure. And so it took him about 8 weeks, and it's all handmade from antique wood. And I definitely love it. Really neat. Yep.
Yeah, that's very cool.
And then and that's really it for here. I guess we got to bring you across the way to the Overflow Warehouse.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's go.
All right.
All right, just before we head out of here, big Swole. You just pointed out.
Yeah, it's
you want to talk us through this real quick?
So this is like some of the artwork it's actually in the gym. It doesn't really fit.
You have to look closely because I just thought this is obviously a famous Napoleon painting.
Yeah.
And I thought it was just Napoleon. But
when you get in and have a look, you'll see exactly who it is. It's genius.
is that Napoleon Singerman?
Yeah, I think so.
With the REDCON1 hat on?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that is great.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've driven about 200 meters up the road and across a little bit, and here we are at the REDCON1 Overflow Warehouse.
Yes. So this is the new warehouse. We had one across the way that was just about 3,000 square feet, and it got too full. So we decided to bite the bullet and sign for this place. So hopefully this place lasts the whole 18 months that we have left in the place that we just came from in the main headquarters. So that's the plan. But you'll see it's already looking pretty tight. So I'm already nervous. Come on in. In here we have about a little over 400 pallets of storage in here, and as I give you the tour and we walk around this place, you'll see, if you can imagine, a lot of this, or most all of this, was in the other warehouse till recently, and so you can imagine how crazy it was in there. So the one cool thing is that there's room to maneuver in here. You'll see how wide the lanes are and everything. Our last overflow warehouse was so tight that there was really no room to maneuver the forklift. So it's kind of like, at least here we have room to maneuver, and you see there's a lot of space that we have stuff sitting on the ground, so it's being moved. Things come in and out a lot, very quickly. So, like in here, this is Eddie's kind of, he can move stuff around in here and maneuver. I know it's all full right now. We just got 25,000 units of total Warren, and this is a majority of it sitting here. So, and the other thing to consider is now that we have MRE and we have more demand for protein, we're shipping and storing a whole hell of a lot more of this. MRE, it's, what is it, Eric, 200 units per pallet?
120.
120 or 140.
120. So yeah, so that's, there's nothing. So we do 10,000 unit runs of MRE. So you can imagine, you're talking about containers and containers for 3 flavors. Because right now we have the apple, which I know you guys haven't. I don't think you guys have tried any of it yet.
So that's what we're looking forward to today is trying some.
You're going to try everything.
Yeah.
We're going to overload you. You'll be done with it. By the time you're tried everything, you'll be done. So we have the apple pie, which is extremely good. That's my favorite. Blueberry cobbler is #1 in sales, and then sweet potato pie is also fantastic. So that's all. I believe that the first of the MRE just arrived into Australia just recently. So it's all. That's the one thing, as you guys already know, the permitting. It's not instant. I wish that it was instant.
Yeah.
But to do it right, you have to apply for permitting, show the appropriate paperwork, and get approved by the TGA to actually import it, because it's a food, right? So it's a little bit different than importing a pre-workout, importing a protein powder or for food product. So, so this is the wholesale. Once again, you see the SKU vault that we talked about before, where they keep track and scan everything out. And in here, they're doing all of the wholesale orders. So, as you can see, look, it's pretty full. You know what I mean? It's pretty full.
Like you said, there's room to maneuver still, but it's it's definitely
it's fuller than I like to see. Put it that way.
Yeah.
The one really cool thing that I will say, and I believe this is the same story as you, Joe, is that we never needed to take out any loans for this. So I was able to self-fund all this and build this without taking any loans. I don't have any creditors or anything like that. Which is something that I'm really proud of, because I understand in business that's super rare. People are shocked when I talk to other people that are in bigger businesses, especially. They say, what kind of industrial lending have you used? What about this? And then the fact that I've been able to do this, even before with Blackstone, we never needed to take on anybody else's money. Has always been something that now I'm really proud of.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is a really cool testament to Kai, my business partner, Kai Green, says thoughts become things. And this is really a testament to that anything is truly possible if you work your ass off and you just don't quit no matter what. Because you guys saw when we walked in, a year ago, you saw an idea that had turned into reality, but certainly hadn't materialized into being a success, or really even being really a business yet. But now, when I give you guys a tour of the place, it makes me reflect and be very very happy and thankful and amazed at what has been accomplished in just a year.
Yeah, in 12 months, the transformation is just incredible. To think now, you've gone from one warehouse to two being full, completely full warehouses. And the offices now are all full compared to before. It was just almost empty space.
You're going from I think there was probably 6 or 7 staff to like 30. Did you say
32, 34 full if you include me. 34 if you include me. So
that's incredible. In 12 months.
That's like hiring a new person every 2 weeks.
Yes, it's actually, so like I said, you met Stephanie, and when Stephanie came on, I told her, don't let me hire anybody else. I said, let's put like a moratorium, no more hiring for a period of time until we get we get everybody maximized, because one of the things I've been good at is building a team. And so when I meet somebody that I think has potential, even if they're not even in our industry, my brain starts like, I'm like, oh, how could this guy or girl help and whatever. And sometimes it's a great thing to hire, to continue hire, but if you look at our P&L now, our payroll is very high. We require big revenue numbers to just sustain the business. And so I don't want that to keep going. Obviously, at some point we need to hire more people and continue to grow. The last thing I want to do is put a slowdown or a stop on growing, because I don't want to hire more people. But I also don't want to keep going and going and going.
You need to maximize the team that you've
got to.
You get that good team together, and then you maximize their potential and make sure that they're fulfilling everything that they need to do.
That's the plan. That's the plan. So there you have it. That's the plan. Let me show you the office. We got another office in here too. Eddie's office. So Eddie, we met last time.
Mr. Fix-It.
Mr. Fix-It, yes. He's certainly upgraded into a much nicer office.
I think he's got the nicest office in anyone. He built.
What's up, Eric?
How you doing? Yeah, Eddie built himself his own little Taj Mahal.
So he built his own office?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
He's at Mr. Fix-It, like you said.
Yeah, so when he got a chance to make his own office,
he did it.
He jumped on it.
This is Eddie's office. I'll do the grand reveal. He's got a hot tub.
Employees only or Eddie only?
Eddie only, pretty much.
Need to change that last year.
Oh, he's not in here, but we could snoop around.
Holy shit!
This is Eddie's office.
Dude, he actually built himself an office.
And he didn't just...
That's where the TV's gonna go.
Yeah, he's waiting for his TV to come in, so.
He didn't just build his own office, he pimped it out.
Yeah, it's nice, right? This is nicer than ours.
Hey, I tell you what, so Eddie's like, I guess, he's like the warehouse manager.
Yeah,
It's like that boss Josh.
Blake, don't you get any ideas, mate? You think you're gonna build yourself an office like this, you got another thing coming, alright?
Yeah,
Don't even tell him that it's air conditioned.
No, don't tell him that the warehouse is air conditioned as well.
yeah. So it's funny because he certainly spared no expense on my dollar. Like, damn, he's got some nice chair, nice office. It's like, oh.
That's better looking than ours.
No problem.
Well, like the VP of the company actually shares an office with someone, and then you look at this, like it's incredible.
Yeah,
But
We'll come work with Eddie.
yeah, I tell you, look, if I need to, this is a nice place.
You need to get a quiet minute to say, Eddie, I'm taking your office for a couple.
I wouldn't be surprised if there ends up being a bed in here. He's gonna get a big screen.
Well,
we already know that.
There's enough room.
Are you paying for?
Yeah. I'll be paying for a TV and a bed, for him, a couch, nice sitting area.
Pretty soon this Harley's going to be on display in here.
So that's it. That's the Overflow. So it obviously is a lot more than an Overflow. It's a secondary warehouse. It's like a second DC essentially. Because what we do here is we ship wholesale to the actual retailers, or now to and starting next month, and so a lot more movement in and out of this place. And the wholesale, actually, even as strong as we are at direct to consumer, wholesale is certainly the larger portion of the business.
Of course, yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. That is V2 tour of the REDCON1
Next
HQ.
year you come back, it's gonna, who knows what it'll be like.
Well, I know, right? If you told us that this was going to happen this time last year, we would have been like,
I wouldn't have even believed it.
no, I don't believe that.
Next time, I guess we'll have to set like a big goal. We'll have to have our own building or something, like a big old like.
Yeah, that'll be the next step. Big building, big sign on top. That's what we want to see.
Yeah. Look, maybe if we say it right now, we're thinking it. Maybe next year, you never know.
Well, that's it. And we'll have to do like an Inception throwback to
Yeah,
this year and then the year
first
before.
ones.
Yeah. No, very cool, very inspiring. As we mentioned to you guys this morning, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming back.
Yeah, you guys should be very proud.
Thank
It's
you.
it's
We are.
one hell of an achievement.
Thanks. Yeah, we are.
All right, back here in Aaron's office. Aaron,
Yes.
pretty cool little presentation about
Yes.
to go down.
Yes. I am excited about it. I'm excited about it. We're giving away to Frankie over here. We're not going to giving it away.
What's up, Frankie?
Frankie earned this. So we did. This is the second of our transformation trials, called the Readiness Trials. And the first one I gave away $10,000 about 4 months ago. I decided to up the ante and do a 6-week transformation. The most dramatic transformation wins $20,000, and that's what I'm giving away today.
And so this is it. So it's a 6-week transformation.
6 weeks,
Guys and girls.
guys and girls.
Open to everybody.
Open to everybody, but it's over now, so don't get them too excited.
Yeah, it's over. This one's over now. But
we
there'll
will do
there'll
another one.
There'll be another one.
So-
And how was it judged?
We judge it, so it's 2 rounds. Number one, everybody sends in their finals, so they're before and after. And then here at the office, we choose top 10, and then we actually just put the top 6 on the site and allow people to go in and vote for who they thought was the most dramatic transformation. That could be losing fat, that could be gaining muscle, it could be a combination of both.
Yeah.
And 6 weeks is a short period of time.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely, to make a transformation.
In retrospect, so like the idea was that 6 weeks, like you can do anything for 6 weeks, right? And if I'm looking back at it now, because the first one was longer, the next one I feel like we'll try to make something really dramatic. So we'll have to go a little further in the time. And I'm gonna, because I'm doing running the mile, right?
Yeah,
So
of
I'm gonna
course.
make there be a physical component to winning the money. The next one, that's the
Yeah.
there's gonna be a physical challenge.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do an Olympics of sort, a REDCON Olympics of the top people.
Redcon Warrior.
Yeah, REDCON Warrior. So you guys out there may want to travel from Australia because it's going to be big money next time.
Yeah.
Big money.
Well, this is pretty big money.
Yeah, this is big money.
This is pretty big already. Like, you take this back to Australia, you get to cash in with the exchange rate. You're getting a
You're
couple
good.
extra
You're good.
bucks.
30,000 there.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So this is the completion of the Readiness Trials number 2, and I'm here with Frankie, who we got to spend some time with and hang out with.
Yeah.
This
Very
is
fun.
It has been fun.
Yeah.
This is I guess it's kind of a proud moment in both of our lives. You accomplish your goal. You win $20,000, and Redcon and me are at a place in business where I can give $20,000.
That's right.
So it's like really, really neat for both of us. I'm able to give it, and then you're able to get it. So congratulations, first
Thank
off.
you.
You worked very hard for
Thank you.
this.
Thank you very much.
Here's the big check. I always love to give away the big check, huh? Here it is, buddy.
All right.
There you go.
Awesome.
Thank you, Frankie. So the next Readiness Trials will be up pretty soon. Hopefully you can win a big check too. Cool. Sweet. Thanks, brother.
All right, yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
man.
of course,
Really.
of course.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's just
Not
wild.
only did you get the transformation, you got the cash too.
He got it all. He won everything.
Everything.
Yeah, really neat.
Shit.
We'll have to send this home. I mean, I don't think you're gonna bring it. We can mail it to you.
Yeah, if you would, that'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, we can mail it to you.
Just
for sure.
fold it up and put it in your
Yeah, we'll send it. Otherwise, you're gonna be carrying it to the airport, right?
Yeah. I get a lot of attention.
Yeah, you would.
I don't think anyone's going to steal it off you, man.
Right.
All right, well, cool. Sweet.
All right, now a little bit of a taste test about to go down. The big Swole Bate and I are going to try MRE.
Salmon protein.
Don't talk about the salmon protein.
Sorry, man. I just wanted to let you know.
Meal replacement from Redcon. This product right here
Here you go, Joe.
is about to go down for the very first time. Go for it.
Well, it doesn't
Come
actually
on, on
smell
camera.
like salmon.
Go for it. This is blueberry flavor too.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's pretty
like
good.
Aaron said, it's like
For a blueberry,
if you got a
it's pretty
blueberry muffin
Yeah.
and crushed it up and
Yeah.
like, added some milk to it, that's what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You try.
I gotta try.
That's dessert.
Good try. All right.
Yeah.
Right, that's not protein. That's dessert.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's real good.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
That's real good.
I can see you almost being
Yeah, I'm
disappointed
impressed.
that it's all
I'm
gone.
impressed.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
yeah,
this is so that was the
that's
blueberry,
right.
right? And Aaron said this isn't his favorite. So this is the best seller, right?
It's the best seller, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite is the Dutch apple pie,
Yeah.
which will be next on our list.
That one's coming up next.
It's all beat up.
Yeah.
You gonna show the beat up one, Joe?
Yeah, we'll show
That's
the
okay.
one. Doesn't matter.
It's realistic.
It's like this is what they look by the time they get to Australia. This is-
Yeah. That's right. Mate, you actually know how many we see like that? Yeah. This is what the thing with shipping companies is they don't give a shit what's in it. We take pride in these little things.
How they get beat up.
Like these are our babies. They don't give a shit. They just throw them against the wall.
Actually, we had a shipment of another brand come in last week. I don't know if you saw this.
I did. I saw
Yeah,
it.
and
I was
the
pissed off.
shipping company actually drove the pallet forks into underneath the pallet, into the pallet, and like destroyed all of the tubs on the bottom of the pallet.
I've had that happen. Yeah. Yo, look at this. It's an important point. Scoop at the top.
Yeah.
Very important. At the top.
There it is.
You don't want to dig for it.
Sniff that here. I'll hold it for you. Sniff it.
We've got smell-o-vision on this.
Get in there.
The viewers can smell it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that smells good.
This is a good one. You guys are going to be impressed. If you like blueberry, you're going to really like this one. The reason why I don't think it's the best seller yet is because not enough people have tried it.
Yeah.
I believe like around like 2.
Even even the whole blueberry concept with protein powder is still something that people are getting used to. Yeah.
Fruit protein.
Fruit protein.
Yeah. Strawberries are better.
Yeah, I agree, but that has changed dramatically recently.
Yeah.
And now, like, this is not obviously we talked about this is not normal protein, right? No. This is a whole different thing. So. I'm gonna get you guys new cups. I don't want to.
We don't want to
Taint it.
Yeah.
Start straight. If we were really doing it right, we give you a little water to cleanse the palate.
And sniff
Swole
coffee
Bate.
beans and shit. Yeah.
A new one. I didn't want to ruin it.
Oh, okay. No mixing.
No, better get this right.
Ooh, it blended good, right?
Yeah. And that's the other thing. There's no chunks in this either.
And that's me shaking, no blending. Me
No?
shaking it up for a minute.
Yeah, we saw that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dessert. It's not.
that's amazing.
It's not a protein drink. I mean, it is, but
It is.
It's not that taste.
It really, it would make your, if you're like a pre-workout meal, taste really, really good.
Yeah.
Like it's, there's so in 4 scoops, there's 47 grams of protein.
Yes, 47.
75 grams of carbs and 4 grams of fat.
Yep.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Boom.
So it's perfect for a pre-workout or a post-workout
Well,
meal.
post-workout meal, absolutely.
I've had a lot of people talk about taking this post-workout with RPG, which is our glucose dispersal agent, right? And with a lot of success. So this is so. What do you guys think of that flavor? You like that better?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's definitely, it is really, you can really taste the apple in it. Like it's quite, a good flavor.
You know what I could do too? Can you look at my desk and see if we have one more banana nut bread? That's one nobody's tried.
Oh, shit.
About the employees?
All right, off to grab some lunch in this thing. I think I'm going to struggle to get into this one, Aaron.
Okay, so here's the tip for you guys out there.
Yeah.
For if you're bigger, anywhere above like 5'10", anywhere between 5'10" and about 6'8" fit in this car. But you can't kick your leg in like you normally would like this. You can't just kick your leg in. You have to turn around backwards like it's the toilet and then sit down here. Watch like so. You may want to come around.
Yeah, I'm going to come around. Because the ceiling is like at my
It's
hips.
very low, but it's actually roomy. So what you do is like this. Get prepared, sit down like that, and then you just kick the legs over. No problem. Very roomy once you're in. Very roomy.
It doesn't look very roomy.
Come on in.
All right, I'm going to try. Come in on this side. See if we can make this work.
Like a professional.
We're in.
That was
We're
good.
in.
We're in. We made it. See, now once you're in, it's not bad, right?
No, once you're in, it's actually okay. Yeah, it's you kind of just like recline back in there.
Yeah, it's pretty relatively roomy. Like I said, what I like the best about the car compared to all the other ones I've had is that it's turn the air conditioner down so you're not getting is that you could drive it every day.
Yeah.
That it's not a car that would be an issue to I'm trying to turn the damn air down. That would be an issue to get in every day and get out of. Other ones I've had, like the Aventador we talked about in the beginning, was such a hassle getting in and out of it that no matter how cool you looked driving up in it, once you have to roll out of the thing,
It's a pain in the ass.
yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Let's go. There we go. That backfire's nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This place is amazing. Grabbing a pre-workout meal here. What's it called?
How you doing, man?
Good. I don't even know what it's called. I'm trying to find a name for you guys. FK, Fresh Kitchen? Fresh Kitchen. Let's go with Fresh Kitchen. Check this out.
This is literally jam-packed all the time, except for today.
Yeah.
This is all together.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, I don't even know. Like I got some rice.
Rice.
I got some
meats of some sort.
meats. It's actually like a really clean meal.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Smells delicious.
Oh,
here we go.
Yeah, awesome. Look at that. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's good.
All right. Here we are back at Busy Body Fitness.
Only, custom that we come here for a workout.
Of course,
when we're in Boca.
when in Boca, do as the Bocans do. We're about to train some back, baby. Once again, not going to be part of this episode of TMJ in the USA. Going to be a separate video in the gym with Team MassiveJoes. So we're about to go get it on, and we will see you guys post-workout. Let's go. And that's a wrap for that back workout, Big Swole.
Solid.
We went absolutely ham.
Yeah, solid.
Hard as a mother,
Yeah.
as they say. So we're gonna go find ourselves somewhere to eat. Shouldn't be a problem because it's like 7 p.m.
7 p.m. and
It's
this
like-
place is like a ghost town.
Yeah,
Everyone's getting the hell out of
everyone is evacuating
here. So it should be empty.
the whole of Florida. It's pretty scary. Like, look at this.
This car park.
Yeah.
This car park.
Even the
should be
gyms tonight, man. Like we were
jam-packed.
there, like
Yeah.
5 o'clock,
Yeah.
peak time,
Yeah.
empty.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Everyone's just getting the hell out of Dodge.
It's freaky.
But
Yeah.
good for us because it means we should be able to find somewhere to eat pretty easy,
Oh,
get
yeah.
a meal pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And I think this is our Uber driver right
Nice.
here.
I think you got to afford.
So let's hop right in and we'll see you guys at where we find some food. Let's go. Success! We have found a steakhouse here in Boca that is open. It's called M. I think it's called M. It's got a big M on the front. Big Swole?
I think it's shut.
This will do? Nah, it's definitely open. It's just dark inside.
That'll do, man.
Yeah,
Do it.
that'll do. Let's go inside, get ourselves some post-workout gains, and we will see you guys back at the hotel. Dinner is done. We got ourselves some nice steak,
It's delicious.
a little bit of grilled asparagus, also delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious. We nailed it.
It was good.
I gotta say, Big Swole, I've never been in like a hurricane evacuation
No.
situation before, and it's
Eerie.
it's very eerie.
Yeah.
Like this area that we just ate in, the hotel we're staying in is right here. So we're just about to walk back into the hotel. But this area behind me is where we ate.
There's like 5 restaurants there,
There's like a lot of restaurants.
and they're all.
And this
empty.
area apparently is usually very busy. And it's literally like a ghost town.
Yeah.
Like there's no people, there's no cars.
No.
Everybody's just getting out of Florida.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing too. We're
Yep.
getting the out of Florida.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow morning, man, we're out.
No shit. All right, we're gonna hop back out into the hotel. We'll see you guys inside. Back here in the hotel room, just before 10 in the PM. As usual, a little bit of work going down.
Of course.
A little bit of packing going down. And a movie going down.
Of course.
What's on tonight? Gangster movie again?
Well, man, Forrest Gump's on.
Yeah.
And then, but I just wasn't feeling it,
Not
like I've
feeling
seen
it?
it like 20 million times.
Of course.
Blue Street, Martin Lawrence, awesome movie.
Yeah, never seen it.
Comedy movie.
Yeah.
He's a thief who
Yeah.
pretends to be a cop
Yeah.
to get a diamond out of a police precinct that he stole like years ago and
Don't need to watch the movie.
Oh,
man.
no, you already know what it's all about.
Already know the
Look,
plot.
to be honest, I've seen it 20 times, but, it's good to watch. If you're going to like watch a movie while you do work,
Yeah.
it's got to be one you've seen
In
before.
the background.
Background music.
You don't want to be paying attention.
That's it.
Let's be honest. We have a super early start tomorrow, guys. We fly out of Florida, thank goodness, straight to New York.
Yep.
Our flight leaves at 7:30 in the AM, which means we have to be at the airport at 6. It's a 30-minute drive, which means we got to leave the hotel at 5:30, which means we need to be finished cardio by 5 to like finish packing, shower, have breakfast, which means we need to start cardio at 4:30.
Yeah,
which means we're up just
like quarter past.
we're up just after 4.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pretty much wrap it up here because we still got a little bit of work to do and we have to pack
We've still got a bit of work. Yeah, exactly.
and then hopefully get some hours in.
Yeah, and then, big day tomorrow.
Massive day
do
tomorrow.
it all day tomorrow.
Massive day tomorrow.
Do it all
It's
over
fly to New York, spend the day with Olympus Labs, train, work. You guys know. You know, it's day 5 by now. You know how this shit works. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
there you
let's
go.
just repeat.
That's it. Press repeat.
Repeat.
So guys, that's a wrap for this episode 5 of TMJ in the USA season 5. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. It's been very inspiring,
This one has been absolutely.
very insightful,
Yeah.
and just a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I've had
absolutely.
a lot of fun today.
Look, it's always a great time coming
Yeah.
down here to Boca.
Yeah.
It really is. You know,
Yeah.
the guys at REDCON1 are very hospitable. They welcome us with open arms. They always, you know, it's always good to see what they're doing as a company. They're growing really fast.
Yeah.
But you know, it's always just a great time when we come down.
It
here.
is. It is. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling exhausted. At the
Oh, yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
I'm like physically exhausted because of the lack of sleep and the training and the cardio and the lack of food and all that shit, but also psychologically
Yeah,
exhausted.
you just need a decent sleep.
Well,
It's probably not going to happen.
No. You need I need like a decent sleep, and I need like a day off people.
Yeah.
But
It's not going to happen.
it doesn't
Either
happen.
one, no.
that's
Either
that's
one's not gonna
TMJ in the
happen.
USA. It's you know, it's 100% high energy all day, every day.
Yeah.
And not a whole lot of rest and recovery, but it is what it is.
Can't do anything about it, man.
Guys, if you like this video, be sure to throw down one of these and like this video. If you've got any questions, queries, comments, or concerns, throw them down below as a comment to this video on YouTube. We get back to each and every one of them, provided they need like us to get back to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's been a lot of questions on like the first few episodes. They're more like statements.
Yeah.
You know, they're not really questions. They're kind of like, "You guys rock." So
Thank you.
we're not going to thank you for the comments, but we aren't going to get back to that and say thank you.
Yeah.
It goes without saying. But yeah, throw down a comment if you want to throw down a comment. And finally, spread the love. Share this video around. Spread the love on the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn your post notifications on, both on your mobile and your desktop PC, to stay up to date with all the latest editions of TMJ in the USA and everything else on our YouTube channel. Until tomorrow morning, we will see you guys in a few hours' time,
Yeah.
bright and early, for episode 6, where we come to and from Swole.
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive.